Hello. Welcome to the society. Now transform and rage out!
I am Jax, and I will be your host for this video.
Did you hear of that they are making an announcement of a Street Sharks reboot called Blood Runs the Streets? I was actually quite surprised as well. Before I get into the review, I want to make a quick recap to make sure and refresh your mind of what it is about. Just make sure if the original show is something you may have not heard of, or may have heard of if you guys actually know what it is. Street Sharks is a Canadian-American animated show about four brothers who are forced against their own will being genetically modified in a half-man, half-shark by a professor named Dr. Paradigm, aka Paranoid, who was formerly a friend to their father, Dr. Bolton. He stole Dr. Bolton's discoveries of a genetic mutation, genetics formula. Sorry, I'm not really great at my voice recording. And decides to use it against people's will to create sentient fish creatures who serve as slaves in the near future for the show. Whereas the Street Sharks will have to put an end to that while do fighting crime. The premise kind of sounds a little bit similar to Ninja Turtles, just with its own, differentiations and stuff. The fact that the Street Sharks eat burgers than pizza, like the Ninja Turtles. And some other things between. But anyway, what I'm actually saying is that I'm actually really excited to see what this reboot is and what it has to offer. Now, the show, like I said, is going to be called Street Sharks Blood Runs the Streets. So, it kind of sounds a little bit similar to that what they would do with, Evil Dead, where they have to, show some blood, but, for a comedic sense. Something like that. Or in another sense. It kind of sounds a bit like Doom in a sense. I don't want to get a little bit too out of the ordinary or a bit too out of a stretch. I'm sorry. I'm talking about Street Sharks Blood Runs the Streets. Now, a few days ago, when I was doom scrolling on Instagram, I came across this post that said that Street Sharks is being announced to be rebooted in Netflix. It's simply titled Blood Runs the Streets. Street Sharks Blood Runs the Streets, like I said. Now, at first, the picture looked like it was generated by AI, and it seemed like this was going to be fake. However, when I actually looked into the actual news, it's actually official that Netflix is actually going to be making a reboot to this show called Blood Runs the Streets. Now, I'm not really sure who will be directing it. I'm pretty sure, at least, I'm hoping these people will be actual fans of the original show and will not screw things up. Hopefully. And, yeah. I just hope this show does good. Hope it does good. This, honestly, I never expected for something like this to happen. Well, I actually was thinking of doing a Street Sharks movie if I ever since graduated and do one myself to stay. But apparently these people actually got under control than what I did. Sorry, that sounded a little bit too out of the ordinary and kind of sounded a little bit... Okay, so I'm not really good at voice recording, okay? But, again, I'm actually really excited. I want to see how this show does. I want to see what the actual idea that they finalize later on, and I love to see how this will play out. I liked how this would play out, alright? Hopefully. I shall be able to play out pretty well. Anyway, this felt like a miracle that I did not expect to happen, but I'll take it. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys would do. Particularly, I'm excited for this reboot. How about you guys? Leave a comment down below, and I want to see what you all think of this announcement. And if you want more information, I recommend go checking out these other videos that I've also saw. And if you want more information on what this reboot is going to be about, I would suggest go watching them. If you want to know more. As always, like and subscribe, and welcome to the society. I'm Jackson Bates, signing off.